We're recording.
Hey everyone, Alex Hawley here, Associate Editor of Recording Magazine and an engineer here at Coop Studios. Today we're going to check out the Stellar X3 microphone by TechZone Audio Products. Stellar X3 is a large diaphragm condenser microphone and it was released shortly after the X2 and X2 Vintage. I gave both predecessors a favorable review, especially given their price point in the December 2020 issue of Recording Magazine. Stellar X2 has an open and airy top end, while the Stellar X2 Vintage has a little bit more of a warmer top end with a slightly more colored response. So, where does the X3 fit in? The Stellar X3 features a high-grade brass and iron body with a new metallic TZ medallion. It's larger than the X2 series mics. The head basket was designed to help provide a more transparent and less colored signal. It has a powder-coated black finish with matching grill color and features two switches on the body, high-pass filter and a minus 10 dB pad. The K67 style capsule is gold sputtered and 34 millimeters in diameter. It's made from pure brass and 3-micron thick Japanese mylar. The 3-micron design, as opposed to the traditional 6-micron, results in improved sensitivity and better signal-to-noise ratio compared to the other X2 models. Stellar X3 features a custom transformerless JFET circuit designed to warm up the typically bright K67 style capsule without sacrificing detail. This custom tuning helps achieve a more natural and balanced response. The JFET in each microphone is manually biased at the factory. TZ Audio Products says this process ensures that each microphone will be consistent even if they're produced years apart. Stellar X3 has a fixed cardioid polarity and a listed frequency response of 20 Hz to 20 kHz. The response chart is almost entirely flat from 20 Hz to 15K with plus or minus 2 decibels of variation. Beyond 15 kHz, there's a gentle roll-off. The only area of emphasis seems to be from 5 to 10 kHz, with roughly a plus 1 decibel peak. It has a respectable self-noise of less than 8 decibels, and a max SPL handling of 135 dB. Stellar X3 comes in a sturdy aluminum flight case. It also includes a new and improved shock mount and a foam windscreen. The flight case and shock mount are great additions, but I'd recommend using a pop filter in place of the foam windscreen whenever possible. The new shock mount design features longer elastic bands to minimize vibrations, a screw-on mounting system, and a very workable range of angular articulation. It's compatible with the previous X2 models and will be available on the TZ website if X2 mic owners would like to upgrade to the new shock mount. I set up the X3 on a variety of sources that we're about to check out here in a second. I recorded piano, guitar, percussion, and voice. It sounds very clean and full, with a natural top end and smooth mid-range. It provides consistent results on just about everything you throw at it, making it sort of a Swiss Army knife in the studio. Overall, the Stellar X3 lives comfortably between the X2 and X2 Vintage, sonically speaking. It provides a more accurate and transparent sound than either of its predecessors. The balanced response and detail throughout the mid-range make it quite appealing for most vocalists. It provides clarity and presence. I think the X3 is equally suited for vocalists, podcasting, voiceover recording, and I actually had the opportunity to use the X3 on a vocal session not too long ago, and we got some footage from it here at Coop Studios, so let's check that out now.
I've been running far across the ocean, looking for it to carry me to you. I don't know just how long I'll be in this town, only here, stay right next to you. I love me a good old mountain morning. I love a mountain morning deja vu. I love me a good old mountain morning. I hope a mountain morning loves you too.
I don't typically use large diaphragm condensers on acoustic guitar, but I have to say I feel like the X3 performed pretty well in that role. It paired nicely with my bright Yamaha acoustic in particular. The top end is very natural, especially compared to many other K67 style condenser mics in the same price bracket. It's predictably solid on guitar amps as well. Setting it up on grand piano yielded similar results, translating with a well-balanced signal throughout the entire spectrum. The low end is far-reaching enough to capture the instrument's natural richness, and it remains smooth and accurate throughout the mid-range and top end. I only had a single X3 for testing, so I wasn't able to try any stereo miking, but I was able to try it with a space pair with the X3 and the X2 together. The X3 sounds great on percussion as well. While it's not the punchiest option out there, I found that the transient response and natural character do hold up quite well. I tried it on some hand drums, tambourines, shakers. I wouldn't hesitate to use it as overheads given the opportunity, as I predict it would perform reliably in that role, or as a room mic for a full kit. I'm impressed with TZ Audio products and the new Stellar X3 mic. I'm often a little weary of K67 style microphones, especially in this price bracket, as they tend to be overly bright, but that's just not the case here. The transformerless JFET circuitry and custom tuning are well executed. It's reliable, versatile, and balanced. X3 performs really well in the utility role, and it wouldn't be a bad idea to grab one or two for your mic locker for any variety of sources you may encounter. Cheers.